Good morning, coaches. It is July 31st, the last day of the month. I'm already a little emotional because this is my sixth taping of this video because I'm trying to get these words out. I'm having a hard time, but these are words that I know that you need to hear. It can't be written. It has to be from my heart, and you have to see my emotions in order for you to really connect. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about our team. I'm going to talk a little bit about me personally, some of the struggles that I have, and how this business has helped me. And I'm also going to talk about all of you. So, first about the team. I'm so proud of this team. And, when I read my page, so many people tell me about how much I've done for them and how much I have given them in terms of strength, in terms of their health and their fitness, and really being able to dig down deep into their souls that they didn't feel that they could ever do what they're doing right now, not just in coaching, but in their health and their fitness life. They've made changes. They've seen their bodies become something that they've never been before. And how much support and how much encouragement these groups have and how much I have been able to facilitate to them. And it makes me feel so good. I know I didn't have a long way to go with my physical transformation. My physical transformation is not something that is like, oh, wow, But for those of you guys who really know me, like my sister-in-law and some of my best friends, they've seen such a huge change in me because of what Faithfully Fit and all of you have given to me. I was never the smartest student. I was never the best dancer. I danced all through my life, and I always felt like I was never the best dancer. I was always off on something, I always struggled with my confidence. I struggled with my my leadership qualities. I didn't even know what that meant. I struggled with my eating. I struggled with my eating from the time that I was about 17 into my early 20s. I struggled a lot with body dysmorphia. I didn't know what I was supposed to look like. And that's really what perked my interest in fitness and nutrition. I was already involved in the gym and doing classes and things, but my real true passion for fitness really started when I wanted to learn why I was feeling this way, why my body was going through what it was going through, and how I could help myself. I always felt like a failure, I would start something and I would never finish. I was an entrepreneurial thinker. I started jewelry businesses. I worked for different clothing companies doing different types of, I was a rep for them for a collegiate clothing company for a long time. I was a cosmetologist. I did so many things, but I would always take one step forward and I would stay there, and I might take a second step, but then I would get so scared. And I would allow fear and judgment to pull me right back into that place where I was like, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not a good leader. I could never do this. I could never do this. I can't do that because people are going to judge me. I can't do that because I know people are going to laugh at me. Oh boy, here goes Rachel. What's she doing again? Okay. That was me. And that's where I was at. And my brother told me that one time the best thing that I ever did was a mom. I'm a great mom, and I do know that. I know I'm a fantastic parent, but I fell short in that too. I do struggle in my role as a mom, especially now my daughter's getting older. But when I was at Summit, there was a point where I just was like, wait, I always felt like I couldn't do anything. I was never going to be successful, ever. And I always felt like I wasn't enough. And for the first time in my life, I know I'm enough. And I know that I'm a good leader. And I know the opportunity that's inside of this business. And I know that if you guys were to just take a step outside of what you fear and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. Screw everybody else and what they think or what they don't think or what they don't know. You're in a position to help somebody get better, to help somebody heal. That is going to help you continue on your health and fitness journey and get financially healthy too. Health is not just about your health and your body and what's going on inside your body. Health is also about stress. And what's the number one thing that people stress about in this country? Money. How are we going to pay our bills? How are we going to support our family? How are you going to keep drinking that Shakeology? It costs $100 a month. How? Here's a perfect opportunity for you guys to do that. Why has Faithfully Fit grown? Why? Why, as not even a year into coaching, why has our team grown so fast? One, I'm a great leader, and I know that now. And I know that I can help each and every one of you get to whatever goal it is that you want inside of this business, but you have to do the work. You have to want it. You have to say, I am worth it. My family is worth it. And if I want to make $1,000 a week, I'm going to have to work a little harder right now, but I could do it from the comfort of my own home. And I can reach out to people who I don't even know, but then I'm going to show them. I'm not going to just tell them. I'm not going to sell them a product. I am going to show them that this is a great path for them. I'm going to show them that I am here to help them and lead them, and that we have an enormous team that is full of love and full of support and just full of everything that they're going to possibly need, all the tools that they're going to need to reach their health and fitness goals. And then in turn, they can turn around and they can make it a financial opportunity for themselves as well. I'm not any different than any of you. I struggled with my eating. I struggled with drugs. I struggled with alcohol. I struggled with all of that when I was in my 20s. I struggled with self-confidence. I struggled with all of those things. I am no different than any of you. I feared that first post. And I know you guys don't remember because a lot of you guys weren't with me that first 2 months, but Luce will tell you, Marla will tell you, I had family making fun of me. I had people that were friends of ours in the community were like, what in the hell is she doing? Like, no one cares. I'm like, scroll on, defriend me. I don't care. You don't have to hear what I have to say. You don't want to hear what I have to say. You don't want to hear what I share. Then great, scroll on. But I'm not going to let you and your opinions change what I know I can do. Never again, not ever again. So, I want 4 more diamonds out of this team before the end of the year. And I know they're in here. I see you guys. I know who you are, but you don't know who you are yet. You need to say, I'm your next diamond. I will help each and every one of you grow an enormous business if you will do the work. Lisa has an amazing team. She is self-motivated. She is a leader. She's a leader from the day one. Why? She's hungry. She knows that this has worked in her life. She is proof the product works, and she is talking about it every single day, every day. Her business has grown. It has tripled in the last 3 months. Erin tells me all the time, I would tell her, go make a post. Now, Erin and I are like sisters, so I could tell her, go make a post. No, I don't want to. Go make a post. Do not come over to my house until you make a post. And talk about your programs and talk about this. She's like, no one cares. No one's listening to what I have to say. I'm like, stop saying that no one cares and go make a post. Now, she's like, people are coming out of the woodwork. Why? Because she's been consistent about her posting. She's been consistent about sharing what she's doing to change her life. Gina was, she was with another team for the longest time. She was a coach. She went Emerald. She dropped out of Emerald. She, kind of went back and forth. She even quit for a while. She's like, I don't really want to do the coaching thing. she's like, when I talked to her and reached out to her, she was like, yeah, I don't really think the coaching thing is for me. And I said, you know what, just come and join our challenge group. Let me just help you with your health and fitness. I didn't want anything from Gina. I didn't expect Gina to do anything other than just say, okay. So she did. And then she started making friendships on the team. She started having this connection with the team. And she just was like, I need to be part of your team. She said diamond. She went diamond in like an exponential amount of time. I think it was like within 90 days she went diamond, and now she's got a couple of coaches underneath her that are going to go diamond. That's going to make her a 1 or 2 star diamond. She was a Beachbody coach for almost a year and a half. She was struggling. She just didn't have a good leadership. She didn't have a team that was like supportive of her, but most importantly, she didn't have leadership. My husband is me. I mean, I created him. He was my second diamond. I did it again. And then, so all of my husband's coaches are basically my coaches too. And then there was Jackie. Jackie, I've never met Jackie personally. She was somebody that I was corresponding with on Facebook in one of our groups that we had written a column for the same magazine. And she joined my groups, and she started out as a challenger, and within a month she switched, and then she started growing slowly. She got to Emerald pretty fast, and then she stayed there for the longest time. And then she signed up some pretty amazing rock stars on her right-hand side. She's got, she's got Celeste in there, who's about to go diamond herself. And, I reached out to Jackie and said, hey, Jackie, it's time for you to really speed this up. And she was like, you know what, I got to do it on my own pace. I got to do it on my own time. And she was consistent with her posting the last month. She's been so consistent with her posting. And I watch you guys. I mean, I want to see who my leaders are because I want to help you guys grow. And I saw Jackie and I was like, she's got it. The momentum is going. And boom, she hit diamond. You've got to trust in yourselves. You've got to believe in what you can do, or you will not go any further than fixing your own health and fitness. And if that's all you want to do, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. But when someone comes up to me and says, I want to make $500 a month or a week. I want to make $1,000 a week. That means something to me. That means you're asking me for help. And when you ask me for help, then I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to give you my time. I'm going to tell you, this is what I want you to do. You want to do that? Great. You need to do boom, 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 boom. Go do it. And I will watch you do it. And when that happens, you do it consistently enough, you do it every single day, then your business will grow. But when you do it once and then you don't do it again for like 2 or 3 weeks, nobody talks about your group, you don't talk about your group, guess what happens? You lose your audience, and your audience will go find a different Beachbody coach. They will. It's happened in our own team where I'm consistent with my posting. I do certain things, and I coaches will come to me and I'm like, but why? I'm a challenger on another person's team, but I really just want to, I like what you have to say. I like what information you offer me. Can I be part of your team? Okay. So this happens. If you don't post consistently, you will lose your audience. 4 months, 5 months, 5 months until the end of the year. I'd like to see 4 more out of this group. And I know who you are. Do you know who you are? Leadership is something that you either have it naturally, or it's something that you could create by having a good leader above you. I won't fail you as a leader if you trust in this process and you trust in yourself. You can do anything you set your mind out to do. Anything. Okay, I'm going to go start lunch for my kids. I love you guys all very much, and I am so proud of this team. And as I shared with you today, this team means more to me. It means more to me than just a bunch of stars and a bunch of diamonds. What you have given me is a renewed sense of confidence. And you've allowed me to believe in myself And I am so deeply appreciative, and I'm so humbled by all of you. And I hope, and I'm saying it out loud, I hope that you are all with me this time next year. And I hope that when we walk that stage in Summit and we hit top 10 in the company, that I have every single one of you here with me, because I will make sure this team and everybody in this team is successful and grows if you want it. You've got to say you want it. You've got to show me you want it, and I'll help you get there. Okay. On that note, I know I've taken up a lot of your time, so I just want to say thank you. And I'm unplugging for the rest of the afternoon, because that is what my schedule allows me to do, because I've made a schedule. And for you leaders and you diamonds, I suggest that you make a schedule as well. I'm going to unplug. I'm going to go plug into my family, into my kids. We're going to go sit by the pool and have lunch. And I just wanted to say thank you again for your time. And I hope that if you've stayed with me and watched this whole video, that this has inspired you to try something that you may be a little bit afraid of doing. It's so worth it. Okay. Bye, guys.